show you guys my current household that I've been playing. I need to introduce you guys to the Sims in the current household. It's actually kind of been quite an emotional day. Our dog Butters, he just passed away. Butters was the house pet. He was their German Shepherd, and he was an elder. He did just pass away just a few minutes ago. The Grim Reaper came and collected his soul and took him to the afterlife. So I put his tombstone in the inventory of my sim so they can go ahead and take him over to the pet cemetery in Brindleton Bay and have a proper ceremony. But I did say that I wanted to introduce you to everyone that was in my family for the current household that I'm playing. So right here is Mimi. This is Mimi Vatore. And I know you're asking me, oh, look at, why is the face still moving? Look at, she's still moving, even though I hit the pause button. I think they're going to fix that in the patch. But, okay, I think she stopped. Okay, so this is Mimi Vatore. And yes, you may be asking, Vatore, is she related to Lilith or Caleb? So, in my game, when I got the Vampires pack, I actually gave Lilith and Caleb a complete makeover. And I actually changed Caleb's name to Ethan, because I like that better for him. He went off, he got married to one of my Sims I was playing at the time. She was a hybrid spellcaster vampire. And they had plenty of babies. And their babies had plenty of babies, and so on and so forth. So actually this is Cain Vatore. He is actually a descendant of Ethan Vatore. So he's in the family tree. Let's just say Ethan is all the way up there at the top of the family tree. But he is part of the Vatore family in Simtown. I have a lot of major families in Simtown. The Vatores are one of them, and the Hunnams are another big family in Simtown as well, which I'll introduce you in another video, because that's actually my Sim self. I'm so excited to show you my Sim self and kind of give you the backstory and what I have been through. I.e. my Sim self has been through. But anyway, so we have Cain Vatore. He's a young adult. Him and Mimi are both vampires. Mimi actually was a vampire. She was actually a mortal Sim, and then she got bit and turned into a vampire. And I played with her actually as a teen. And she's a young adult right now. She is an actress, rising star, as far as her celebrity level. She went to university and got a degree in drama. And after she got her degree in drama, building up all her skills that she needed, she entered the acting career and started out as a seasoned actress. I think that's what it is. And so far, she's actually made her way up to becoming a superstar. So she's still got a ways to go with her fame level. Like I said, she is at a rising star and she only has like 3 perk points. So yeah. So that is Mimi and Cain. They actually just got married in Tartosa. If you head over to my Instagram, you can see some of the pictures that they took from their wedding. Mimi looked absolutely gorgeous. Let's see who else is here that I can introduce you to. All right. So right here, we actually have, is she still moving too? Isn't that so funny? So right here, this is Mimi and Kane's daughter. This is Madeline Vatore. She is a teenager and she is so super pretty. I love her style. Oh, sorry. I love her style. She's just kind of laid back, but she just marches to the beat of her own drum. I actually played with this family for so long, and I had gotten Madeline's skills, all of her skills. I reached max, which was, I think, 10 for her creative, her mental, her motor, and her social. Unfortunately, they didn't really translate over too much skills when she turned into a teen. So I kind of wish, like, once they go from being a child to a teen, which actually I kind of wish there was like a preteen phase in there. They do need to add in like that extra, like that age range. I know that there's a preteens mod and I played it before, but I kind of wish it was actually built into the game already. But I also kind of wish like the skills, even though I know if they reach the aspirations and all their aspirations, they get specific reward traits. But I wish their skills actually translated over in some way once they became a teen instead of them kind of starting over. But anyways, she's in high school. I can't wait for you guys to see her prom pics. She's already taken prom pics. I'm going to go ahead and put them on my Instagram soon. But I had dressed her up in her prom dress for Cass, and she looks absolutely gorgeous. But this is Madeline. And I am looking for the other two. Oh, look, that's my sim self. Mimi is friends with my sim self. Here, I'll show you guys really quick. Let me bring the walls down. That's me, you guys. Hey. Hey. I look so cute. I every time I become friends with my sim self as a different sim, I'm always showing up at their houses like I don't have things to do. Mind you, my sim self has like 33 kids. Believe it or not, they just keep having kids. Every time I turn around, my sim self has kids. All right, so this is Mimi's mom. This is Enid Black. Enid, come here. Enid's upset because Butters just died. So I totally understand her being pretty upset about that. It's to be expected. She's having a rough time right now. She really loved Butters. We had Butters since he was a puppy. So, pets die and things like that happen, and so it's upsetting. But this is Enid Black. She lives here with her daughter. They live in this big, beautiful house, which I'll show you guys in a second. But Enid actually is in the education career. Right now she's a teacher, a teaching assistant. And doesn't she look great for her age? So let me tell you a little something about Enid, okay? I've done a lot with Enid, and it's a little bit crazy. I kind of wish I had actually recorded all the stuff I've done with her, because I downloaded her from the gallery as an elder. And she, as I've gone through and played with this household, they've been, earning all these satisfaction points. And so Enid has this thing where she just wants to live forever. I thought about changing her into a vampire, but I kind of didn't want to. I mean, I could always continue to push her age back by going into Cass and keeping her as an adult or whatever. But Enid has been consistently purchasing potions of youth and hitting up her family when they get enough satisfaction points to buy potions of youth. She has about 5 in her inventory right now. Now, I do have the MC Command Center. So you can actually come into the MC Command Center and you can actually make your sim immortal. So that way they don't age and they don't die. So that's what I ended up doing with Enid. She did have plastic surgery before she died. Because, I mean, as an elder, you know, she looked pretty good for her age. I gave her a nice little makeover in cash. She got nipped and tucked. And then she took a potion of youth. And then ultimately, I was like, I want Enid to be with this family forever, but I want her to maintain her youth because it's really important to her. So I gave her an immortal trait through the MC Command Center. So she will be an adult for as long as she will be an adult, and she cannot die of old age. Now, that's not to say that she couldn't die from a freak accident or something like that. But I actually turned off the accidents, death by accidents from the story progression thing. I just hated all my Sims dying from like a fire or whatever, falling from the heights or whatever like that. So anyway, I turned off the deaths or whatever, the accidental deaths. But Enid is just so gorgeous, and she is living here with her husband. Now, this is her husband. I don't know if the name looks familiar to you, but yes, this is Gidry, the ghost. This is actually Gidry. And Gidry is a ghost, technically, but I actually turned him human. And how did I do that? I removed the trait in the MC Command Center. Now, I actually tried to do the Dedeathify spell from the realm of magic. I usually send my sim self to bring people back to life. Some of my Sims that have passed away or died by accident or whatever. If there's a Sim that died somehow, I will send my Sim self to their house and I will find their urn and I will strengthen their connection back to the physical world, and I will have my Sim de-deathify them. I'll have them necro call it just in case, but I will have my Sim self de-deathify them and bring them back to life. Of course, my Sim self is one of the most powerful spellcasters and vampires in the Sim world, because they have to. How do you not make your Sim a super Sim and like the best in everything? You can kind of do whatever in the Sims anyway. So, although my Sim is not the richest Sim in the game, I used to be, but I lost all my money. We'll talk about that later. But yes, Gidry, you can actually bring Gidry back to life through the MC Command Center. You do have to go through, I think it's the MC Tuner, and remove the Gidry trait, because the Gidry trait actually makes him a ghost. And so I removed it. He became human. I initially turned him into a vampire through MC Command Center, but I actually removed the vampire trait and decided to make him immortal with his wife Enid. And I gave him a makeover and I put him back as an adult. So Enid and Gidry are married. So this is this is my current household. So, yeah. And let me just give you a little bit of a tour. It's a very, very nice house. I download a lot of CC for my game, and so I usually like my Sims to live pretty nice, depending on, what's going on in their lives and their storylines and stuff like that. As you can see here, Mimi graduated from uni. And they got their high school diplomas, her and Kane, because they were in high school together and they had their baby. And here's a picture from their engagement photos that they took. Here's some more pictures. Enid and Kane. Mimi and Kane from their wedding. And this is a family pic. This is actually, oh, look at Butters. You see Butters right there? Butters actually just died. He's not here anymore. But this is a mod, and I'll actually put it in the description. I forgot. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but you could place a frame down, and who's ever in your current household, that family, will show up. You could choose the background in build and buy mode, and then your family will show up in the framed picture as if it is a family picture. Although the poses will be, these look like the poses that you see in cast, like in the gallery. I'm pretty sure that you can mod the poses. If you mod the poses in the gallery, I would assume it would translate and show up in here as well. Here is their topper from their wedding. So cute. And here's a picture from their wedding again. I think I have more pictures, but I love their house. This is actually a house that I forgot who built this, but I have a tendency to just put down unfurnished houses. Mimi bought this house through the real estate mon, and look at their picture. She looks so good. See, that was Enid right before I gave her I changed her. She still looked good. This is her as an elder at the wedding. Her body snatched to the gods. So, I mean, Enid looked great. She just wanted to just look even better. Well, even better according to her. Whatever looks better to her. And this is Gidry. This is what he looked like before he became human again. And this is Madeline at the wedding, because her birthday actually just passed as well. It was a really pretty week. Mimi graduated uni. She got married. They went on their honeymoon. She got her new job. Also, Madeline had a birthday and aged up as well. So, yeah. Look at their kitchen. Let me turn the lights on. I have auto lights on. I have a habit of, I don't like lights on if nobody's in the room, even in The Sims. I don't like lights on in my house if nobody's so, I mean, I don't know. I just can't help it. I just hate lights on and nobody's in the room. But this is their kitchen. It's pretty big. And it's so funny because you got vampires in here that don't really eat. And but we do got 3 mortal Sims. And actually, Madeline is not an occult Sim. She's actually human. So... Oh, actually, let me not lie. She was human until she went to the magic realm and collected all the notes and was granted magical powers. So she is a spellcaster. Sorry. But this is their house. I love it. I kind of wish I lived here. It's beautiful. This is Gidry and Enid's room on the first floor. They have a nice fireplace in here and their bathroom. This is kind of like a sitting room, the little bar area. Enid loves to paint. She loves to paint. She has maxed out her painting skill, so she does sell her paintings for buku money. And there's a bathroom from outside. There's a bathroom out here because there's a pool and everything else. The dining room. And they have a little fire pit area over here, along with this area that they can barbecue and just kind of hang out. I love this area. It's so nice. Look at this. That is so pretty with the pool. Actually, I was supposed to get rid of this. Let me sell that. I was actually supposed to get rid of that. So you got this nice big pool. And there's actually a kids' play area here. They live in Newcrest in that big 50 by 50 lot. And they have a play area here. I do think Mimi and Kane are going to have another baby. And something tells me, I feel it in my bones, it's going to be a boy. So I want it to be a boy, but I feel like it will be. This is the house. It's so beautiful. Look at it. And in the winter, look at how beautiful this house is. Like, I can't even deal. It's so beautiful. Yeah. And the snow on the roof. Look at the view. And it's much more beautiful when it's like springtime and everything else. So Newcrest is beautiful. I think it's kind of, you know, people kind of really don't give it the credit that it does. You know, like Willow Creek or Brindleton Bay, but Newcrest is beautiful. Upstairs we have Mimi and Kane's room, and they still have boxes in here from when they moved. They really still have not done much in here. But truth be told, when it comes to me and decorating, I don't like too much clutter. Like, I do like a good clutter. I will watch speed build videos, and I love the lived in look and the look of a house with clutter and all that good stuff. I love the new clutter pack and everything, but I kind of don't like a lot of stuff in my Sims houses. I don't really fill it up and you know, but I still like a bit of a lived in kind of cozy look. And I just kind of feel like as long as you have the essentials, you're pretty good. And as long as there's a bit of like style and everything. But as you could kind of tell, even though I don't have a lot of stuff, he doesn't like the luggage. Even though I don't have a lot of stuff, I actually really like a lot of nice stuff when I decorate my Sims houses. So there's a lot of CC in here from like Felix Andre and Hey Harry, even Lil Dika, his collaboration that he did with Deligracy, Charlie Pancakes, Green Llamas, a Winged Llama, Pacemaker, I think, no, not Pacemaker, Peacemaker, and even regular, like even the packs and stuff like that, even the regular packs that come with the game, I still love it. But I like to mix and match, obviously, as you could see. I love to mix and match EA, obviously, with the game, with the packs that come with the game. This is Mimi's office right here. So, I mean, I haven't fully finished decorating it. I mean, I'm decorating it little by little, but once my Sims move in, they're pretty good. Where'd the fish go? Are they hiding? I purchased fish. They're gone. That's so weird. I don't know what happened to the fish. This is, let me see. This is, oh, you know what? I did have removed some CC, so some of the stuff is actually gone. I did have some bookshelves in Madeline's room, but They actually disappeared when I actually removed some CC. This is her room though. She has her desk right here with her laptop and her books and her frog as her pet, and her pictures of her family. And this room is actually set up already. This was Madeline's stuff. They went ahead and put it in a room. Obviously, when they do have another baby, another child, it's already going to be set up. They have a room. They have a bassinet. This room has an ensuite, so it's pretty much set up for another kid to kind of move in and live here. Mimi's in her office. And I actually also wanted to show you have a ladder going up. There is kind of like an attic area. And this is where Mimi comes and experiments and brews potions in her cauldron, as well as Madeline. She'll come up here and experiment so she can build up her skill or her level for her spell casting. Right now she's an apprentice and she just started out. She's upset about Butters dying, and I understand that. Mimi is actually a master, so she's pretty close to actually reaching virtuoso level. Kane, I don't think I mentioned before. He is level 9 in the tech guru career. So he's a .com pioneer. And then also Gidry, he's a fisherman, so he's a river wrangler. He just loves to just get up and go deep sea fishing as his job for a couple hours in the morning, make a little bit of money, come back home, because as you could see, they're not hurting for money. They have over 400,000 simoleons, and Mimi actually has another separate account that her acting gigs, some of the money goes into her separate account for that as well. So they're pretty well off. They only work because they want to work. They don't work because they have to. And my Sims actually started out, Mimi actually started out rags to riches. So for her to start out with 0 and as a family come up and be able to live together and work and support each other through everything, and live in a house and get along, and they're financially well off. I think that's pretty good. That's why I'm actually kind of glad that Generations is coming out, because I've grown more accustomed to playing with families and paying attention to the calendar, seeing what sort of events and festivals coming, that's coming up, that's already kind of preset by the game, like Spice Festival or like the Festival of Youth in Mount Komorebi. I like to do kid-oriented stuff whenever we do have kids. I like to plan birthday parties and like decorate for the birthdays, barbecues. I like to set up other different holidays on the calendar, like aside from the ones that are pre-populated. Like we have Winterfest. I made a Winterfest Eve. And I do make it a point to really try to have my Sims participate in the holidays and some of the traditions for the holidays. Trick-or-treat day, they dress up. I made a self-care Sunday. I have a sports day, National Sweets Day, National Pet Day, Mother's Day. I have a Father's Day. There's Day of the Dead. I think that's through the game. First day back to school, which is the first day of fall. Breakfast Day, summer vacation. So that starts, I believe, towards the end of summer. I'm actually about to make another holiday that will translate to anybody who I'm playing with, and it will be on the calendar. I'm gonna actually make a anniversary day. So that is going to be a day where, depending on what household I'm playing, If I'm playing a household that has Sims that are together, they just go and they celebrate their anniversary, whether they're married or whatever. It's just so they can go out and celebrate their anniversary. Because everybody's calendar, yeah, we could set birthdays and stuff like that, but like we don't really, you could set up like their anniversary and stuff like that so they can celebrate that. But that's enough talk about the calendar. Right now, they're just kind of chilling. Mimi is playing Sim Scuffle, and her husband is talking to her. She actually has a gig, a commercial gig, because I have to have her earn gold because she's working on her master actress aspiration. Yep. So this is my current household. I just wanted to share who I'm playing with. I know I do have the LP going on right now. We're stuck in their shadow, but I kind of want to introduce you to some of the other characters in my world because Nova Curious is in my current save. And you never know who you might run into. I have other households that I definitely would love to introduce you to. And, let me know if there's any CC that you are really feeling and you want to know where I got it from. And I'll see if I could get the information for you. But other than that, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my video and get to know my current household that I'm playing with. I really love them. I have fun with them. And I can't wait for all the future adventures that they're going to have. I will talk to you later, guys. Bye.
Yeah.